Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada and I am a Christian who has been diagnosed with OCD, and I created this channel to bring awareness to OCD as well as help people heal from OCD. Today I wanted to talk about the benefits, the surprising benefits of having obsessive-compulsive disorder. But before we get started, I want you to go ahead and click the like button, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future content. So if you struggle with obsessive-compulsive disorder, you're probably sitting there and wondering what in the world I'm going to say in terms of what are the benefits of OCD. And I am here to tell you that, dun dun dun, dun dun dun, there are absolutely no benefits to having obsessive-compulsive disorder. In fact, the World Health Organization ranks OCD as one of the top 10 debilitating mental or physical illnesses in terms of lost income and decreased quality of life. Because I have experience with obsessive-compulsive disorder and I was actually diagnosed with OCD about a year ago, I can tell you that this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. And quite honestly, I would not wish this on my worst enemy. And it was crazy because Psychology Today released an article titled 5 Surprising Benefits of Having Obsessive-Compulsive Disorder. What? The subtitle says there are positives for individuals who experience OCD. Yo, what in the world? For real. If you don't know what OCD is, it is a cycle of obsessions and compulsions. So you have an obsession, something that you're really worried about that gives you a lot of anxiety, and then you actually have to do something about it, the compulsion to release the anxiety. Once you do that, anxiety is gone, but then all of a sudden the thought is back. And it's this never-ending cycle of obsessions and compulsions. And it is extremely debilitating because oftentimes when you're in that cycle, there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can think about. And so to have this article published about the surprising benefits of OCD is so heartbreaking to me. It's heartbreaking to me because it actually supports the stigma behind OCD that tells people that OCD is just when you need everything just like perfect in your house, or you need to be super, super clean. No, that's not it. Yes, that could be a part of it, but that's not the complete picture of what OCD actually is. So in this video, I want to share different parts of this article and how this really couldn't be farther from the truth, because there are in fact 0 benefits of having obsessive-compulsive disorder. So the first point that this article makes is that people with OCD are more careful and attentive people. It says that many individuals with OCD are cautious and mindful. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm mindful. My mind literally is being attacked by thoughts all the time. I'm being triggered all the time. Trust me, this is not a good thing. It goes on to say, at home, those with OCD may experience greater stability in their lives due to persistent attention to matters such as scheduling, personal hygiene, personal or family budget, home safety, home maintenance and repairs, and regular medical checkups. Oh, for real? Oh, for real? Greater stability, this could be farther from the truth. In my experience, it's created so much instability in my life. Imagine dating. You really like this person, but then your OCD tells you that you don't like them anymore, and so you have to go and you have to tell them that you don't like them anymore. Imagine the instability. Imagine the instability in thinking that, oh my goodness, I'm attracted to this woman and so I must be gay. Talk about instability. I have no idea why this author thinks that OCD will create some type of stability. The second point the author goes on to make is that people with OCD take initiative and reduce uncertainty. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. The article says that at its core, OCD has to do with the fear of uncertainty, the fear of negative outcomes, and the fear of being in control. Okay, that is like the most minimalist I've ever seen in somebody who actually knows what OCD is. There are so many fears that take place in a person with OCD. He goes on to say, these inhibitions can motivate someone with OCD to take initiative and handle problems early on, thereby reducing anxiety about the unknown. Yo, what? Handle problems early to reduce anxiety? Actually, no, this doesn't make any sense. Yes, we try to solve problems. Yes, we have these obsessional thoughts that we can't get out of our head. So of course we're trying to solve problems. But that's the whole thing of OCD, is you can never solve the problem. You'll come up with an answer and then all of a sudden the question's back. It's never solved. And so what? It goes on to say they apply risk reduction practices, aka compulsions, in decision making and take necessarily time until a task or problem is resolved adequately. Again, are you serious? This is insane. In OCD therapy, you're actually supposed to accept the unknown and not solve the problems. And so this talking about, yeah, you solve problems early on, you take the necessarily time to solve problems, that is so far from a benefit. For instance, I thought I had bed bugs way back when my OCD started, and instead of taking the adequate time to check my bed, see if I had bed bugs, yeah, I did that, but then I wasn't necessarily convinced that I didn't have bed bugs, and so I do it day after day after day. And so this is just crazy, y'all. I am just kind of blown away here. But wait, there's more. The article also says that OCD sufferers can benefit by planning ahead and using their imagination. The article says certain individuals with OCD are highly focused on their future and often spend a considerable amount of time planning for it. Yeah, we do. We can't stop thinking about it. We literally question everything about our future. And OCD makes us doubt the things that we know we want. A person, a house, a job. It will literally make us doubt anything. So no, it doesn't make me more prepared for the future. If anything, it makes me doubt the future. It goes on and says, to the extent possible, they feel that they're in control of the direction of their lives and may engage in creative brainstorming and detailed research to fulfill their vision. What? No. Yeah, of course we do research. We do so much research. We research, but we actually never have an answer to it. So I just cannot understand why this article would say that these things are benefits. If you have OCD, if you've suffered from these obsessions and these compulsions, you absolutely know what I'm talking about here. This fourth one really cracks me up. It says that OCD sufferers find benefit in redundancy. Yo, what? Redundancy, yeah. Yes, I cannot find any benefit in having to think the same thought for literally months straight. Are you kidding me? Sorry, I just got heated over here, y'all. Let me fix my hair. Related to planning, the article says, some individuals with OCD establish redundancy in important endeavors. Literally everything. Yes, redundancy. The thought won't go away, so of course we're doing the compulsions. Like, this literally makes no sense. There's always a plan B, and perhaps a plan C. Examples include putting in place various types of insurance, financial contingency plans, and natural disaster preparedness plans. By having options and backups, an OCD individual may feel like they can cope with the unexpected. No. Regardless of if I have a plan or not, there's no way I can cope with the unexpected. This last one's actually interesting. And this last one is actually one that I may be able to get on board with. I said may. It says that studies have positively correlated OCD with the trait of conscientiousness. Interesting. Which includes qualities such as self-efficacy. I don't know how to say that word. Dutifulness. I probably said that way wrong. Striving, deliberation, and self-discipline. When properly channeled, and the support of medical and mental professionals, those with obsessive-compulsive disorder can turn their struggles into advantages and enjoy a healthier and more satisfying life. So Although I'm not sure about the studies that this article is referring to, I do believe the second part when it says you can manage your OCD with the correct medication and therapy. You can get to a place where you're facing your fears, where you're accepting uncertainty, where you're doing your exposures, and overall are just living a more healthy and fulfilled life. Overall, I am extremely disappointed in this article by Psychology Today. Ultimately, they ended up taking it down because of the amount of backlash this article got by specific OCD therapists and specialists who said, yo, this ain't it. There is literally nothing positive about having this disorder. I'm not really surprised that this article came out though. There is such a stigma on OCD, thinking, again, it's just cleaning or making sure things are organized. No, that couldn't be farther from the truth. That is why it takes people on average 14 to 17 years to be diagnosed. It took me around 6 years. I am so thankful for the journey that God has taken me on to become healthier and diagnosed so much quicker. However, because there's so much stigma around OCD, people actually don't understand it, and so they aren't able to get diagnosed. This article does not help that stigma. In the next video, I'm going to talk about just that. I'm going to talk about why there's such a stigma around OCD and why it takes people so long to be diagnosed. But until then, thanks so much for watching this video about the not so benefits of obsessive compulsive disorder. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my future videos, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!